NBC2 continues our Commitment 2024 coverage with just 2 weeks to go until the election. Tonight, misinformation about Lee County voting machines is spreading across social media, causing concern by some people that their vote may not count.
There's a Facebook post that claims that touch screens at polling locations are switching votes. Tonight, NBC2 chief political correspondent Dave Elias shows us how these machines work and how you can make sure it records your intended vote.
Now, we're actually going to show you how this whole process works. We randomly chose this touchscreen machine. Now, the machine has a screen protector on it so that the person next to you can't see who you're voting for. It's much like our phones. They also have screen protectors, and you're going to want to really have to touch it to make sure it recognizes you're here. So you'll actually insert your paper ballot. Next, you choose the language you want to use. So you'll see an instruction screen, and then you hit Start Voting. And then you can start choosing the candidates you want to vote for. You can change your mind, and then once you have your candidate, you hit Next Page. Now, the claims being made on social media are that when people are voting for their candidate, the machine isn't recognizing it right away. Tommy Doyle says that it's important to press the screen a couple of times.
You really got to be aggressive when you make your mark or punch your choice.
Once you get to the constitutional amendments, it's a good idea to make sure you know how you're going to vote because, as you can see, it could take a little time. Now, when you're all finished voting, you come to this. This is the review page. This is where you can see how you voted for each candidate. Now, once you've reviewed everything, you're going to hit Print Card and you'll get your ballot. Simply take your ballot, place it into this privacy sleeve, take it from the sleeve, you insert it into this tabulator. This is actually a machine that will count your ballot.
This was just an amazing experience.
Voters who used it say they trust it.
Had no issue whatsoever, worked just fine. And they have someone there to assist you with the voting process.
Then you take your I voted sticker. Now, I do want to point out that that was not an actual ballot that I cast. It was simply a sample ballot so that we could show you there is a paper trail here in Florida when you vote. In Lee County, Dave Elias, NBC2.
So to be clear, there have not been any official complaints made to the Supervisor of Elections office by voters or poll workers, and there's no evidence that any unintended votes were recorded.
We also want to remind you that if you plan to vote by mail, you need to request your ballot by Thursday at 5 p.m. We have links to all of the election sites on our website, nbc-2.com. Look under News Links.